Well, what Dan's done here is he's routed them all to a kick-all group, which functionally is the same as printing them to one track because instead he can control them on one fader, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's great.
Yep.
Right. So, Dan, cue up all of those kick tracks.
Okay.
All of them.
Got it.
And hit play for me for a second. And let's look at your kick group.
Okay.
Okay. So what I see here is already a problem, right?
Yep.
What I'm seeing is some of your kick hits are hitting at minus 15. Some of your kick hits are hitting at minus 10.
Right.
That's a 5 dB dynamic range that you've got going on here with your kicks, right?
Exactly.
I see that as a problem because now there's 5 dB of headroom I've potentially lost because some of the kick hits hit 5 dB hotter than others.
I see.
Okay? Okay. So you see we've got a bunch of kick tracks up here.
Yep.
You see how they're dynamically all over the place.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Right? Now, this is a problem because the louder hits kind of determine your peak level that you can set that kick drum at.
Exactly. Gotcha.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So how about this? Let's use just the early section of this before the kick gets kind of busy.
Okay.
So let's go up to basically to where your cursor is. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So let's well, even earlier than that, but that's fine right there is okay.
Sure.
Okay. Can you turn off your groups so that we can select just one of these tracks at a time?
Yep.
Okay. Let's select, just that. We'll go, I don't know, select some range of length here that you feel is appropriate for a portion of the song that we're going to mess with.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So you see how there's a lot of dynamic change here, right?
Yep, definitely.
Okay. My solution here is let's go to Beat Detective.
Beat Detective.
Or actually, you don't even need to do a Beat Detective. You can just do it with Strip Silence.
Yep.
Hit Strip right now.
Okay.
Actually, don't even do that yet because we've got a couple there that you can see there's like 3 kick hits in one thing. So we want to move the strip threshold here so we actually hit each of these hits separately.
I see. So let me just move this over and very cool. Oh, I see. So we need to isolate these individual hits. Or
move your minimum strip duration to less than where it is.
Okay. I see.
There you go. Now you got a bunch of individual hits. You don't want to make it 88 milliseconds. That's a little too short. Make it like 150 milliseconds.
Okay. We can do that.
Okay, cool. And then we'll move up the strip threshold till we get each individual hit. Cool. We've got individual hits.
Awesome.
Done. Hit strip.
Done.
Okay. This may have been too tight. I don't know. We'll see in a second.
Okay.
Now let's go to Audio Suite and let's go to Normalize.
Audio Suite, other, normalize, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
See how it says create continuous file? Oh, see where it says entire selection?
Yes.
Click that, clip by clip.
Got it.
You don't have to set it to peak 0, but you could set it to whatever you want. Let's say peak -6 or something.
Got it.
You hit render right now.
Mm-hmm.
And close out your strip silence window there just so we can look at what's going on. Notice all your kick hits have the same exact level.
Whoa. That's really awesome.
So now your tonality for each hit is still unique.
Yeah.
Yet you've controlled the dynamics.
Wow. That's dude, that is awesome.
If you repeat this exact process on all your kicks here, and then we look at your kick group, you'll notice you have maybe 1 dB of dynamic variation.
Gotcha. Well, let's check it out. So let's just, I'll just do that real quick. We don't have to.
Real quick, just do the same settings on everything. Strip, render.
Yeah.
Go down. Let's pretend that was perfect and just hit strip, render. And go down, strip, and render.
And then render.
Okay, and let's close all these.
Wow.
And again, we did this like kind of in a hacky way.
That's fine.
But let's go back to the mix window and let's look at your kick drums group and hit play.
It's not erratic at all.
They're in exactly the same place all the time. So
yeah, that's a really good method with samples or with particular sections of drums. I think definitely.
That's really awesome. Wow.
Now what you've just done is you've taken an actual real performance and made the dynamic range of it controlled almost like you're just putting in samples. I mean, so the reason we were saying electronic music, hip hop, and like metal that's like super produced can be really loud is
Right.
because it's all samples. So since it's all samples, the level is exactly the same for every single hit,
Yeah.
always, except for the control that you take. So now, if you wanted to change the dynamic of this, you could take that kick group, turn it down for a section, turn it up for another section, etc.
Wow. So
So
you repeat this for entire songs if it's necessary, and I'm assuming you do it for like snare drums, any real percussive elements, right?
I'll do it for kick and snare because they tend to be the loudest thing in the mix.
Got it. Wow.
At this point, now you've got 5 dB more headroom than you did before in terms of the peaks of your kick drum alone.
Wow.